How are we doing today? Welcome to this fresh episode. I guess you will be asking, what is he up with again this morning? And funny enough, I am up with something that will challenge you as a creator and also as an investor. I will be coming up with different episodes of stuff that can help you grow, especially one as a realtor, then the second one as an investor who wants to invest in real estate. Okay, so I want to share an experience of how I started my real estate career and how I made my first sale. And then this will help you and it will guide you through the process of how you can become an entrepreneur or probably a realtor. So subsequently, I was actually working in a place where I was earning salary, and then um, earning salary was not my thing. And I have always told myself, you need to go out of your comfort zone. You need to check things that works, especially in the Nigeria of today. And this passion grew when I started reading about homeless people in Nigeria, where we have housing deficits and all that. So I felt, okay, this is an opportunity for me to go into the real estate industry and also have impact in people's life. Okay, that was one of the driving force. And I told myself, I think it's the best time to move. And while I was working, I started reading books and I started attending online classes. I partnered with some firms. Then I started growing gradually in my system, just in my own comfort zone, in my office space. Okay, so after a while, I got to meet one or two guys who are agents, um, who are into property but not the normal stuff that we all do, having an office space and then having a property of your own. This one we're just purely into rent house, just get rent a house to a client and all that. So it was a massive one, and then I got to meet them. And this is where networking has to play. And because I've been reading books on networking, I've been reading books on meeting people and getting to meet people, know people more. So getting to meet them was a privilege. And then um, I've already declared interest in real estate already, so I was reading books. So there was virtually more information that I have gotten. So at the long run, I told myself that this is the best time to react, and I started scouting for properties around. I had to meet one of my pastor friend who was also into real estate. And then I told him, I said, "Sir, I think it is high time I join this business, and I want to see how I can impact lives, how I can also leverage on the untapped resources that are available in this business." And then I got to know, he took me along, he took me to sites, he was showing me part of his sites and stuff like that. And then the opportunity came when one of these agents told me that, boss, you get anybody where if you buy, we get land, I get client we won't buy, the normal slangs and all that. So I was like, okay, fine, good. I think I have an idea of where you can get a property. And lucky enough for me, I had to contact this pastor friend of mine, and I told him, I said, sir, there's a client that wants to buy a property at this location, at this location. So, and he wants about 10 plot of it. Amazing, isn't it? So I just told myself, okay, 10 plots, okay, good. So the man said, okay, let's go. I had to go inspect the site. The guy came, we inspected the site and all that, and boom, the payment was made. 10 plots sold. And I was paid my commission. I was like, wow, this is awesome. Interesting. This is awesome. So I don't underrate the power of networking. I don't underrate the power of those people you see moving out there who are known as the agents. Fine, they might not have um the the knowledge which we have today, but I am trying to. One of the things I have in mind is to bring all agents together and then educate them properly, put them through the right channel. Fine. Most of these guys are still, like one of them that I know is still doing the agent stuff. He has attended some of my classes and when he attended some of the classes, it was like, no, this is a different perspective to real estate. And today his life has been transformed. So I'm not saying the agent stuff is bad, but the way they go about it has been really wrong, and they need a reorientation. They need that reorientation. So in case if you see any of them and then you feel, oh, these guys are, no, you need to draw them to yourself, because these are some of the guys that are on the street that understand and sees people, and they get to meet several people. So that was how my first real estate sales was made, 10 plots at a go. Now I want to talk about my interest and passion in real estate. I just didn't wake up one day and told myself I want to go into real estate. I actually studied some things about why real estate is needed in Nigeria, because a lot of people have been duped. A lot of people have been they've lost their funds, and then we have companies who have who had folded up and all that. So I said to myself, how do you correct some of these irregularities in this sector? So these were some of my drives. These were some of the things I actually thought about. These were some of the things I told myself that we need to correct. So coming into real estate was one of the ways I could balance some of these irregularities, and also provide um, employment, provide comfort, provide other things that can help the normal average human being on the street to have a property or a roof over their head. So it was an amazing time for me to make that sales, and it was that push from that sales that made Landby a reality. So I've worked with several organizations. I've worked with top organizations in Lagos, and some of these organizations I worked as engineer. Some of them I worked as head of IT. Some of them I have worked as managers and all that. So it's a privilege to own Landby Realties Limited, and I look forward to meeting a lot of people, a lot of professionals in the field, and also I am ready for collaboration and talk, so that we can grow this industry to the utmost heights that it needs to get to. So it's a good privilege to have you, and this is a beautiful day. God bless you. You can actually click on my bio, contact me. Let's talk more. If you need to get to know more about Land Realties Limited, our properties, especially the Paradise Court. Paradise Court is hot cake now as we speak. Paradise Court is selling for a promo price of 3.8 million currently, and you don't need to miss that. So I need you to log in now, click on the bio, contact me. God bless you.